Finish, please. Yeah. The straight-talking Elle King. It's the track that features Ashley McBryde and John Osborne, and it's part of an album called Come Get Your Wife. Tulsa is the song that rounds off the country show this week. Thank you so much for listening. I really hope you have enjoyed the music tonight, and I'll be bringing you more on Radio 2 this coming Sunday afternoon, because the whole of January I'm sitting in for Johnny Walker on Sounds of the 70s. And of course, next week on this show, we'll have a session from Alison Russell and another song from the brilliant session from Margot Price. Meanwhile, though, Trevor Nelson follows the news here on Radio 2, on the BBC Sounds app, on your smart speaker, and on 88 to 91 FM.
BBC News at 10 o'clock. This is Nikki Cardwell. The Universities and College Union has announced that more than 70,000 of its members will walk out for 18 days during February and March. The strike will affect 150 universities and are part of a dispute about pay, conditions and pensions. The UCU says the exact dates will be confirmed next week. Data from NHS England shows ambulance response times were the worst on record last month. The average response to emergencies such as heart attacks and strokes was above 90 minutes. The target is 18. The Culture Secretary, Michelle Donnellan, has told the BBC that she's not ruling out any possible amendments to the online safety bill. There's support on the Conservative backbenches to toughen rules to allow social media bosses to be imprisoned if they fail to protect children from harmful material. A leading Tory rebel, Miriam Cates, says Ms Donnellan's comments are encouraging.
We are looking for, very specifically, the bill to create a criminal offence for senior managers and directors of tech companies that knowingly breach their child safety duties. So that's what we're after. That's what we believe will drive the serious culture change that is needed in tech boardrooms to protect kids.
Russian mercenaries are claiming that they found the body of one of two British aid workers missing in eastern Ukraine. The BBC's not been able to verify their claims. The men, 48-year-old Andrew Bagshaw and Chris Parry, who's 28, were last seen travelling to the war-torn town of Soledar on Friday. They were helping people escape the conflict. Chris Parry spoke to the journalist Arno de Becker about why he was going at the start of the month.
I'm an evacuation driver. I receive requests from family members who've asked us to go and collect their relatives. By car, you're more of a target, but you can fly to a destination in 2 minutes and fly back out in 2 minutes. A lot of volunteers won't go anymore, but there are people there who want to get out, so I'm willing to go.
A review of the government's net zero plans has urged ministers to step up its commitments. The report by the Tory MP Chris Skidmore was commissioned by Liz Truss's cabinet. It describes the decarbonisation as the economic opportunity of the 21st century and warns that the UK needs to act quickly to avoid missing it. A cricket club in Dorset, which was going to have to scrap its senior team, may have saved its summer fixtures with the help of a public fundraiser. Some residents surrounding Coal Hill Cricket Club had complained about damage to their homes caused by stray balls hit too hard. But Coal Hill has now raised almost half the £35,000 needed to erect a safety net around the ground. Lewis Naylor is the team's star all-rounder.
It's never nice when you've hit a ball and you see it sort of travelling at a distance towards a house or a car or something. You do kind of get that feeling in your stomach of, oh no, what's going to happen? But it's just part of the game.
Tonight's weather, cloudy, wet across much of Scotland, Northern Ireland, Northern England and parts of Wales. Drier and clearer towards the south. BBC News, it's 3 minutes past 10.
Thank you very much, and thanks to Bob Harris.
Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up. I'm the GOAT, the greatest of all time.
The greatest,
I'm the best around.
It's Trevor Nelson's Magnificent Seven on BBC Radio 2.
It is Thursday, so we got a theme on Thursday, as we always do. Now, at the beginning of the year, Rolling Stone magazine released their list of the 200 greatest singers of all time. So in this Thursday theme, Mag 7, as we only have 30 minutes, we're going to play 7 songs from the top 7 top singers from the top 10.
On BBC Radio 2.